What are these things that are lit up here? Jewels. Okay. Alright. So I guess the question I have for you, chat, just to speed this along a little bit, is do I go left or right next? Here? Or here? Go to the middle lake? What's the middle lake? This? Vinny, since you brought up Riker banging, is teaching aliens new sex positions a violation of the Prime Directive? It is. It's like if you went down to a planet and taught them the Macarena, and then they all started doing the fucking Macarena, then they lose 10 years of progress because they're focused on, like, nonsense. Like, you know, the butterfly effect. And the reason I'm bringing up the Macarena is because Nandor in What We Do in the Shadows said he was gonna take over the planet or something. The country, the United States, but he got busy with the Macarena and he forgot. Or he was gonna get his citizenship. One of those two things. You know, if we're not alone in the universe... Soil, time, sun, rain, warmth, I await one who knows many essences. Okay. So, if we're not alone in this universe, then we have not been visited. And they have not broken the Prime Directive, if they have one. They've not interfered with our evolution. But, there have been a lot of weird reports over the years about aliens... UFOs showing up at nuclear missile plants, nuclear silos, and disabling the missiles. So the A-Lamaus have showed up specifically to disable our missiles, and then they just leave. Maybe we should have been destroyed. Maybe we're on like an alternate timeline where an A-Lamau saved us. Like they went back into the past after we blew ourselves up, and they're like, ah, we need these humans. They taste really good. We're like their buffalo wings. So they went back in time and went to the nuclear plant that we used to blow ourselves up. Maybe that's why the stupidity of you know, us building... Like, we almost blew ourselves up a lot. There were a couple of incidents. There's one incident where... There was some... And I'm gonna butcher this story, but... Someone... thought on radar that the Soviets had sent over all of their missiles, and... It was like a bunch of missiles headed towards us, and they were about to launch. Opposite, the Soviets thought that we sent all of our missiles at them. I say we, being, you know, of the United States. And I'm just walking in circles. Unbelievable. But it turned out to be a full moon instead. So we came that close to nuclear annihilation because of a full moon. You think the A-Lamau stopped them? Oh, I believe that's where I was when I planted that stuff. I still can't do anything here. This is gonna be one of those streams where people on the full sauce are gonna be like, oh, he made no progress and he did a trading quest. I'll be skipping this episode on future rewatches. But the A-Lamau discussion was fucking on point, at least. That area with a bunch of pits had a rare seed spot. I'm so lost in this game right now, it's not even fucking funny. I remember I couldn't make this jump. Oh! Wow. Yep, it was in the fucking Goron cave the whole time. Vinny, we can't help you, it would break the Prime Directive. Alright, you're gonna have to eat your own ass for that one. I just need to get to Dungeon 5. Whoever in chat wants to help. Approach the spectacle-shaped lake in the center of the map. This one. Approach it from the northwest. Well, someone said that before, and then I went over there and I guess I went to the wrong spot. So, I'll try that. Alright. Little confusing, but... Vinny, east. Hang on. Oh, right, I see. I see. I was just trying to get to that cave, but that's blocked off by mushroom. There we go. I did it. What? I don't know, but I did something. Change season to fall to pick up mushroom. Oh, well, I don't have that ability. I don't have fall. I think I will in a moment. Rock mushrooms, petri fungus. Pick and fall only. I like how someone in chat told me exactly what to do with those things, and then I found out exactly what to do with those things. In-game. That was cool. Simply divine, impeccably fine. Gorgeous design, notably kind. Signs! You've broken 1 signs. How could you be so cruel? Only 1 signs? Impeccably fine. I'm about to die. Not gonna die here. Not no way, not no how. Yo! Dear Vinny, I'm writing to let you know that your streams are very soothing and I fall asleep to them all the time. I've been waiting to send this email for 3 years. I've been a fan ever since. I've just always been shy and, you know, I don't know how to hit send on an email like this, but I'm just gonna do it. I got the courage to finally send you this email. And then you hear in the distance, yo! And they're like, just never mind. I'm just trying to sleep. Delete. Delete. I get the whole falling asleep to things, debate, or argument, or whatever. Vinny, go back, that was the right way. Oh, okay, I don't need to go in there. But my streams can get kind of loud when I die in a video game. Deadass though, Vinesauce, my girlfriend just shot up and said, I'm so fucking sick of his shit, and then she laughed a bit and then went back to bed. Just now? Yo, I'm sick of your shit. Deadass. So this is like another vague thing that I have to figure out. I have a bomb. Maybe I need to go up here? I don't know. Vinny, stop saying dead ass. There's only one... Yeah, there's only one spot in the temple left. The ore is all in chunks. Oh. We're gathering chunks of ore to melt in the furnaces. Oh, that's a bomb flower. Thanks. Okay, let's break it. I like how this Subrosion has infinite ammo. That was great. Now we have plenty, thanks to you. If you ever need any ore melted, come to the furnaces. The spirit of autumn, my turn has come. They say fall is lonely, but no, pits are filled when fallen leaves and mushrooms are ripe for the picking. When shadows fall on Hyrule, a hero shall appear. Is that hero you? Then I grant you autumn's power. Someone said autumn is my favorite season. Now the Rod of Seasons has powers of all 4 seasons. This is all the help we can offer you. Oh, courageous youth, Din and all Holodrum are counting on you. Autumn is great. I like it. The weather's nice. In New York, autumn is fantastic because it's so... well, it's pretty. And the weather's just perfect, as I said. But there's a foreboding that comes with autumn. It's knowing that summer is finally over. It's knowing that winter's on the way. And I hate winter in New York. The snow gets shitty. The weather gets cold. I can't go for my walks. It's not fun to explore the city. Just kind of, I don't know, kind of blows ass a little bit, if I can be honest. But that's winter. Autumn is great. It's just, there's always this subtle reminder that, oh, this could be the last nice day we have of the year. And that's why autumn is not my favorite season. Spring, however... boy, spring is hopeful. It's fresh. It's new. I'm alive. Spring is also great because PAX East, like, is kind of at the beginning of spring. So when I do PAX, I know that the nice weather is soon to follow. Also my birthday is in spring. It's just spring can get kind of, like, weird here. It can get, like, really cold. Like I said, 2 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, it was like 45 degrees or so Fahrenheit. And now, you know, we had a day that was like 82. So, that's spring. And it can get really, really rainy. But generally, spring is great. And I like summer. Some people don't like summer because it's too damn hot. And I get that. And it does get really, really fucking boiling here sometimes too, but spring and summer are my 2 seasons. I'm sure if I lived in a different part of the world, that could change, but it's my current feeling. Seasons tier list, when? It's kind of surprising. I've been playing Oracle of Seasons, and yet I had not done a seasons discussion. Oh, what have I done? I didn't change it to autumn. What if I told you that there are 8 seasons, but the government has been keeping them from us? That's right, there's seasons in between the seasons, micro-seasons. I was convinced there would be something here. Just a shitty spider island. Get out of here with this. Terminator trailer was revealed. Terminator trailer. Does anyone care? No? Alright, moving on. Is it shitty? I don't know. I really couldn't tell. There really wasn't much to it. And it was a lot of, like, shooty and action. I like Linda Hamilton in Terminator 1 and 2. I'm happy she's back, but she's an action hero at 60. So I want to see how they're gonna make that work. So they're continuing the plot from Terminator 2, as if Terminator 3 did not happen. Arnold is 70, so Arnold is 70 years old. They didn't even try to do the de-aging on him this time. James Cameron produced it. Edward Furlong is definitely not playing Sean Connor, who is John Connor's brother. No, I mean, Arnie's he's active, he's working out. Ever since he stopped being governor, he's been getting his body back in shape, apparently. So I'm not saying he couldn't do an action role, but I'm just wondering to what capacity they're going to have him do action. He did tank a dropkick. That's true. I want him to do another, Jingle All the Way movie. We need a new Jamie, though. We can't have the same Jamie. I think that dude's not okay for acting at the moment. If ever again. That's the Star Wars effect, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it does to you.
Put that cooking! Come on, you know! You know!
That's Arnold's career in a nutshell. No, there's more to it than that. I like when Arnold gets dramatic acting roles, and he has to try to do, like, really, like, serious scenes. Those are my favorite Arnold moments. Okay, so next up, I have to go someplace else. I can change things to let me at least get to the dungeon. Go back to the mushrooms, then north. What mushrooms? It's north of where the portal was. Okay, so today I have, I said that this game doesn't really... I don't notice that many flaws. This might be my major malfunction. Okay, I can't get there through here to the lake. I was gonna get the gem from that old man. I'm not worried about it. This could just be me, and if it is just me and I'm bad at navigating and I'm you know, I'm a babby, that's fine. But I am having trouble with the overworld a little bit because there's a lot. And it's kind of like, well, just find the exact spot and then lift the mushroom. I do like the gacha nuts because you can plant them, you can set it and forget it, and then when you're wandering around aimlessly, you'll be like, oh, that's the thing I planted a while back. I like that feature. That's a good feature. Ah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, level 5, Unicorn's Cave. I will do a little bit of this dungeon, and I hate doing a dungeon in segments, but that's what's going to happen here. So in Link's Awakening, in order to remove those lads of their armor, you have to get the hook shot. But it's different here. Oh, check this out. Hell yeah. Vinny, you use an item the game gave you that's cheating, dude. It's like, in Symphony of the Night randomized, when I got the rune sword in the first, like, 15 minutes of the game, and then a duplicator on top of that later on, and then a second rune sword before that. Yeah. Vinny, just don't use rune swords all the time then. That's the argument. That's why I brought it up. Using items that the game gave you. It's like, well, on one hand, it's understandable to maybe not use the cheap-ass fucking item, but yet I have it. I'd like to do Wind Waker randomized, but I'd do a very heavily modified version, because I heard Wind Waker randomized runs can be very tedious, but they're also very customizable, so I would probably do something, you know, where I could lower the amount of stuff I need to collect. Vinny, are you able to bring back Wind Waker Chaos Edition now? someone correct me if I'm wrong, but did not I upload Wind Waker Chaos Edition again? I think I did, I don't remember now. I still think that Nintendo should make some official randomizers and throw those shits on their online subscription service. Like, it's cool, alright, we get a bunch of NES games, that's fine. Most of those games I don't really care about, but there's a couple. There's a couple that are alright. But if they did, like, an official Zelda 1 or Zelda 2 or Mario randomizer on that service where you could just generate a new seed and play forever, that would almost make up for the lack of Super Nintendo games, for me. Not everyone, but for me at least. Someone said I want more hacks like Super Metroid Arcade. Super Metroid Arcade is legitimately incredible. And sometimes I think about it, and I think I should go back to it. Probably one of the best randomizers. Cool item. Horrible noise. Cool item, horrible noise is my official stance on this item. Has anyone made a Zelda item tier list? It's probably got like 150 entries. Double claw shot. SS tier. There's another thing that's coming out. Do you remember the game A Robert Named Fight? So I played A Robert Named Fight a couple times, and it's very Metroidian, and it's a roguelike, roguelite, rogue-ish, rogue whatever the fuck. And it's good. And it's, you know, it's a very enjoyable game. There's meat. And I played it a couple times on stream, and it was a fun time. So, there's a big update coming to Robert Named Fight. With a lot more rooms. And a new boss. Better room generation. A ton of new items. So, that's happening. Vinny, is the music better? The music is what puts me off to that game. Just play Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 by Guns N' Roses and you won't have to deal with it. So yeah, that's good. So Dead Cells update is exciting for me. Check out that update on stream. Robert Named Fight update. I got a mystery game in June, like I mentioned before. Crash Team Racing is coming out soon. Some good stuff coming up. Bloodstained and Mario Maker in June. Yeah. No, it's good. Vinny skipping Sonic's Racing in the meantime. I mean, you know I'm not into that, really. I'm sure it's a cool game. I'm just gonna get CTR. That's good enough for me with kart racing. What the fuck is this puzzle? Open chest in order of enemies killed. I guess I could have consulted the owl. So top right, bottom right. I don't know these lads. This is gonna be a guess. And thus concludes our stream. To be continued. Yeah, I mean, it's a kind of a dick puzzle. I was gonna play until I open the shortcut, but it's fine. I'll just resume next time. No worries. So, even though I got lost on the world map for a while, which was mostly my fault, I get confused, I get lost, my navigation skills suck dick. But that world map is kind of dense, and there's a lot of just find the spot, fuck stick. So, there's that. But other than that, I'm still really enjoying this playthrough. Between this, Half-Life 2, the Golden... This has been a good year for streaming for me. There's been a lot of really enjoyable games. Between Resident Evil, Sekiro, this... You know, just a lot of good stuff. Of course, DMC5! And then Mother 3 started the year off. So,